Papa Zaku is a trained professional idiot. Do not take anything he says or does seriously, or do. I'm not your dad. G'day guys, and welcome back to a very special episode of WeRGod.fm. As you can tell, I got a special guest here. I'm your host, Papa Zaku, and this is...
May.
Miss May. Alright, so don't really know where today's episode is going, just catching up with an old friend and thought, might as well do a little video. Anyways, how have you been, Miss May?
I've been good. Just getting used to the fact that I'm being videoed right now.
Yeah,
so.
Taking it all, and trust me, it gets weird. Like, even with myself, I've noticed the difference between my first videos and now, where you kind of just have to forget the camera's there and just keep rambling. And you have to get to that point where you sort of enjoy your own voice, not love your own voice and be like so indulged in it, because that's where the egos kick in. But just be comfortable knowing that everything's fine and that you don't have to worry about all these things. It's just natural. It's just like having a conversation, because that's how it should be, you know. It's just like writing in a diary. It's just like having something as an outlet. And for me, I find this a very good creative outlet for myself, and I'm sure over time it might be a good thing for you too.
I hope so. Oh, we always say, like, we always plan to do a video together or a podcast together, and then I realize, wait, what the hell are we actually going to talk about?
Exactly, and I think that's the scary thing with everyone, you know, including myself, is you never know what you're going to talk about.
I'm not wearing this hat, I'm sorry.
All good, all good. You look fine without it, darling. But yeah, I feel like that's the thing that everyone has the issues and the worries about when it comes to doing creative stuff. Because like, oh my god, what am I going to do? What are we going to talk about? What are we going to think? And then you do the thing of trying to write things down, and you put all these ideas, but then they never happen too, because life's too busy, you know. The best thing to do is quite literally just pick up the fucking camera and start filming. But it's hard, you know. Trust me, it's hard. This isn't just an idea that I've had from now. It's ideas that I've had for the last few years, and they're slowly, over time, slowly manifesting and slowly becoming a thing. And even now, if you guys are watching my videos, you know they're pretty dog shit. I like them though.
Wow.
I think they're getting good.
Wow, what a way to hype yourself up.
I know. Shut up. Go to bed. But yeah, I like my videos. I think they're getting there, but like they're still, yeah, but they're still, like I said, WeRGod.fm is still a little baby, and with enough nourishing and with enough treating it well, it's going to grow into one of the next big things. Knock on wood. But anyways, how have you been? I know you've been going through a lot of transitions throughout your life as well at the moment, going from being in one type of work mind frame and now completely switching into a new universe of work. I'm sure it can have its tolls and everything. Yeah,
so I've just jumped straight from working in the fitness industry, having my own business as a personal trainer and now I'm working in hospitality and doing some work as a receptionist at a big gym that's just opening now. And I would like to try and start my PT business again, but right now it's really hard to, because COVID is making everything worse for me. And also, it's really expensive to have a business itself, so I'm going to take my time with it and build it.
And it's like how I've said in previous videos, you know, like, life's hard, and we have all these ideas and these goals and these things we want to do, and then we try and put them to play, but then things like work and everything come into hand, especially in things like the hospitality industry, and even the fitness industry, where at the end of the day, we're just seeing it as a number, and that's the issue. Or as a friend of mine said to me when I kept saying we're just a number, he's like, no Papa, we're just a tax filer number. And I felt that, because that's the truth. At the end of the day, the man, any corporation, they don't see us as a human. They don't even see us as anything like that. You know, they just see us as a tax file number that we can easily replace. But that's why it's up to us, you know, to learn our boundaries, learn our ground. And so when people do try and throw us under, when people do try and abuse us in the workforce and think that, oh, just because they're a boss they can get away with it, we can fight back. And it takes time, you know, because we've all been brought up in this thing of, oh, we can't talk back to our work is our work, we have to kiss their ass and blah, blah, blah. But that's not true, you know? At the end of the day, without all of us, what would we have? Same thing with like YouTube itself, you know, like there's like a 3-level triangle. You got the YouTube, like actual YouTube, the people that create it and stuff, that sit there and make all the money on things. Then you got the content creators in the middle, and then you have, and I didn't see myself, because I don't even see myself as a content creator yet. I'm still getting there. But then you have the viewers, all of us that sit there viewing everything, And yeah, we give a bit of money to the content creators, but at the end of the day, it's all going up to big YouTube, you know what I mean? And they don't really care about us, they don't care about the creators, but like, what would happen if we all just fucking, if you took the bottom one, or even if you took the middle one, and you put it somewhere else, you know, and you put that in another area, what would happen, you know? This top part, YouTube, the big CEOs, they're gonna lose all their money because all their content creators or all their viewers have gone to another platform, and then they're gonna realize, oh, we shat the bed, you know? But that's something that I don't feel like everyone sort of figured out yet. And so many creators and stuff, they're slowly getting there, even with things like Patreon and all those type of stuff, but like, I don't think we need those things. I believe that there needs to be another thing built to make it fair, where you can be all the dark side of YouTube, what like we used to have, like the good old Filthy Frank days and the Max Mofo days and all that, but then still have the same format that protects you, the creators and the viewers and all that, but without having this top man making all the money from it. But that's just modern day capitalism, you know what I mean? And can't do much about that. So, didn't mean to get onto a rant then, just like...
I just love seeing you rant, that's why I'm like, I'm just gonna wait.
Appreciate it.
No, there's nothing really I can rant about. I'm still growing an opinion on many things, so...
Exactly.
It's not like you're gonna be seeing me ranting anytime soon.
And that's completely fine.
A few minutes later I start ranting about something stupid.
No, and it's not nothing. Everything is always stupid, but not stupid at the same time, you know. Because everyone has opinions, and just like everyone has opinions, like everyone has assholes, and some of them are fucking good, some of them are bad. You guys get what I'm talking about, but yeah, I couldn't make that joke then.
What a great comparison.
Yeah. Just like 9/11, I couldn't land it. Hey, but see, that's what I mean. We need to bring back the old school of humor and the old school of YouTube, where doing stuff like that doesn't get you in trouble. Where everyone knows the difference between a joke and being actual racist or racy or whatever you want to call it, anti-Semitic, whatever the words are. But there's these fine lines that we've been forced into these days because society's told us we have to be like that. But trust me, you can be the best of all worlds as long as you just know respect. And that's the thing, you know, all the people at the bottom, we've been forced to learn all this stuff. But then these top people, they don't care about that. They do their own thing, and then then we have to walk over and we have to deal with it, you know. And it's funny how the dynamics have changed. And I've noticed it within my own work, and I've noticed it within all works. And that's the thing, you know, you don't, just like Miss May here, a lot of people aren't very opinionated because we haven't been given the choice to be opinionated. But once you do get those choices and you realize, hang on, my self-worth is worth more than this, that's when you do start having opinions, and that's when you start becoming a problem to the system. But that's the thing, it's not a problem to have opinions. That's just, again, something society's forced us into believing. I believe that we should all have opinions and learn how to communicate our opinions to make things better, you know, because that's what humanity's meant to do. But instead we've fallen into this tragic domino effect of just listening to a higher power that's not even in the higher power, you know, because there is no higher power. Because if it was, I said it before, this channel would be called I Am God, but it's not.
Which you are.
But I am, but that's irrelevant, you know, because the thing is, we are all God. We are all God. Because it's up to us to finally break through, you know, because it's like that line from The Simpsons, you know, when the nerds are all getting bullied and they're like, individually, we are just little twigs easily to snap, but put us together and we are a mighty faggot. Happy Pride Month as well, by the way, guys. From one queer to another, happy Pride Month.
What a transition.
I know, my transitions are great like that. I don't even need editings yet. If anyone wants to help me out and become a good editor so I can get off iMovie, hit me up. You guys know.
Everyone uses that.
Yeah, I don't know how to use those things. I use iMovie on my phone like a basic bitch I am.
Oh, I'll show you.
Much appreciated. But yeah.
You gotta pay me though.
And this is where my budget's already just falling away. And see, that's another thing that's been put in by the man, you know, where it's like, oh, if to need something, you need to pay for it. And what about in the long run when, like, at the moment when someone's poor, and that's where it's so hard for people to get famous in these industries and stuff, because you need to rely on things like money and this and that, instead of the old-fashioned way where it's like, I help you, you help me, and then we all help each other, and then we think about it in the long run once we do have the big fans and the thing. But again, don't like to over manifest because that's no good either. But yeah, I'm sure you guys get what I'm saying, you know. If we just do things for the sake of doing them, over time we'll have so much more than we do if we have to stop and think about what we need to do to get all these things and what we need to pay and this and that. If we just literally pick up the camera, start filming, don't care if the videos look dodgy or whatever, because every single video they slowly get better and the conversations get better, that everything runs smoother and flower. But everyone gets so pre-caught on all the little things of, oh, this isn't right, or this isn't right, or I need a better editor, or I need this, or I need, but like, God, my first few videos was literally just me holding the camera up freaking shirtless, you know, compared to now when I actually have a little bit of quality and a little bit of a niche going. But that's something that happens. It's called evolution for a reason, you know. We all are evolving, you know. We're never changing. We're still our same core people, but it's all always evolving. And I feel like the sooner the world wakes up and realizes that, the better we will be. Don't you agree?
Yeah, I agree with that for sure. It's like, I remember when we first started talking about all the ideas and everything, I had voice recordings of every single idea that we brought up and me thinking of like logo ideas and all that, and we're still talking about it to this day.
Exactly, and that's the thing, those things come with time. If you sit there and if you overthink on those things when you still haven't even gotten to that point, it's imagine having sex for the first time with a girl and then straight after that you're both already thinking of baby names. You know what I mean? Like, it's like way too early for that. You know, it's like you don't even know if it worked. Like, you gotta take your time with those things and you gotta allow it to happen, and it will slowly, over the course of whether it's like a 9-month thing like pregnancy, or if it's like an actual like career or whatever it might be, it takes us time to course, and you find those things and you find what names and what niches and what makes you you. And that's why, yeah, but to start with that, you got to be a blank canvas, or a blank canvas to as much as you can be. Because some people, even when you are a blank canvas, some canvases just stand out more than others, which is why some people are so fabulous. But that's just, but you can narrow that down to just the difference between like an introvert and an extrovert. But again, that's where these labels become so wavy, because everyone's a bit of everything. It just depends on the situations that you put yourself in and your boundaries that you have put in yourself to make yourself that way. But as soon as you start looking and reflecting on your boundaries and why you have those boundaries, and then start to slowly, but by letting down those boundaries, still having other boundaries. So it's like, imagine a wall like this, but you've let down, but then you still have these backup walls on the sides which are keeping you safe, but you're letting down that main wall so that you can allow more into your heart and into your soul. I don't know, so on and so forth.
I just love how you just ran from one thing to another. We're still quite new into our friendship, but we know each other very well, and I just love seeing them going on these amazing rants and everything. It's amazing. It's
appreciated, and that's why I thought it would be good to have Miss May here with me today. Hey, that rhymed. But yeah, that's why I thought it would be good and important, so that she can see him, so that we can have a little bit more of an open into that eye of how to do things, so that next time when we do have hopefully more guests on, and we can start working it better, and I'm going to have my mic set up a bit better and have all the little technical behind the scene things that you guys don't even need to worry about yet, all running smoothly to give you guys even better content every time.
Believe me, I'm very excited. I want to start filming more. I'm just very nervous for my first one, but everyone's like that.
Exactly. And again, that's what happens, and you're going to want to do more. Trust me, I felt like that, but again, it comes at its own pace. If you try and rush things, it's never going to work out that way. But if you take it smoothly and you take it on its own tracks, It would be great. Now, anyways, on that note, I've been Papa Zaku, your host as always.
Miss May. I'll just go by that for a little bit until I find a good nickname.
What are you talking about, darling? That's fabulous as it is. And for now, you have been watching WeRGod.fm. Make sure to like, subscribe, and all the things in between. And if there's anything you want me to talk about or reach out more on the next episode, just let me know in the comments. Much love, guys, and I'll see you next time on the tripod. It's Papa Zaku, motherfuckers! It's Papa Zaku, bitch! Let's get some pussy tonight.
I am so pumped to work here, guys. Like, my life, it's all connected. Like, it's like this.
Alright,
World
get back to work. Less talking, more working. Less talking, more.